Hello my friends, welcome to another episode of the Sarco boy. So we're pretty much where we left off last episode, and we got about 2.25 bars left from to get to full adult, which is really good. Now, what we wanted, basically what we went for last time, was we got the mudslide ability, and we got the muddy scales, and the idea behind the build that we also have swerve, so we can readjust. The idea of this build is to pretty much be a land croc. Like, actually, and here we go, just Alderon pissing in my pot instantly. Wow. The timing is just insane on this. And we're gonna probably have to switch servers. What is the... Bruh. Nah, I can't, man. What is the timing of this, like, honestly? That is just way too funny and ironic at the same time. So pretty much I will explain it while I do this quest, and then we're gonna hop servers because I'm not dealing with this BS Alderon. Pretty much this build's only weaknesses right now, what you're experiencing, is rain. And now I haven't tested it, but technically the clamp should allow us to death roll whatever we grab even while we're on land. And muddy scales is gonna allow us to basically catch up to things so we can clamp them or get away from things with mudslide. So this build is pretty much gonna be revolved around us being kind of a proc slash T-Rex, if that makes sense. We're gonna play it like a Rex, and we're gonna see if we can bag other dinos, and if they want to fight us like let's say Packies or Conkas, we can just use our swerve. So that should be fun. So let's chill here and try to log. Wait, never mind. I didn't mean to click on that. Because I didn't want to reset the quest. I didn't reset, okay, that's nice. Let's do the questy first and then we can hop servers. There we go. So we did not get the rugged hide, is that correct? Yep, rugged skills. The roots should also be quite easy to get. So we're gonna wait the timer, log out, then we're gonna log into a server that is not raining, hopefully. And we're gonna make our way towards Grand Plains, and we're gonna try to find something small and try to clamp them and see how it goes, because I got the Strong Jaws sensibility, which increases our death roll damage by 35%, I believe, and reduces the bucking effectiveness of the enemy that we have clamped by 25%. So it should be really good on paper. That is, if it works. And I haven't read anywhere that it says it only works in water. And it also is available to use right now while on land, so I hope that the death roll actually works on land. Death roll itself, the damage, the damaging ability. Just like the, you know, the shake that Rex has when you clamp something with it. Right, let's just hop right back in and see what happens. Come on, buddy. But yeah, like you saw that, guys, I start recording, and the moment I mention the build that I want to do, which is only based off you being completely dry, it just starts raining. And it just, you know. Okay, so this is... I'm gonna just randomly check with the dino I have in a home cave. Because in case the server is old, I can simply just insta-log out and switch servers without having to wait for 1 minute timer. Because when you log into a home cave, log from a home cave, you don't have to wait for the timer. Your dino disappears instantly. Oh, there we go. Now we're... Oh man, we have to wait because we're completely wet. Have to wait for the wetness. Okay, there's no clouds, that's really good. We gotta wait for the wetness debuff to disappear. So with this particular build, we are quite vulnerable, for example, to other Sarcos who are specialized on, you know, fighting in water, who have a patient lurking and, you know, who have the strong lungs. And what else was there? An asphyxiating snap, possibly. Which is something we're gonna have to go for as well. You know, a water build. I think with a full water build we'll be able to destroy anything in Grand Plains River. Which is, if this build doesn't work out, it's probably what we're gonna be doing. Hello, mister. Hope you didn't see me. Doesn't seem big enough. Kinda wanna try to clamp it. Let's try. But my tail has like 95% damage reduction. Let's get the charge tail. Ooh, he's got the gator dash, look at that. And just tanking hits with my tail pretty much. Why is that hitting him even? It's nowhere close. Oof. Oof, that hurt. Look at this guy just using gator dash. Power. My bite actually extends a lot. Get our mudslide up. Gonna get the mudslide and catch up to him. Watch. Come on, muddy boy. Alright, where's this guy at? Wonder if he went this way. This is Sarco. Yeah, the guy disappeared, it seems. HEB's not looking too hot. I think the guy is to the right. This Stego. Look at this. It's, oh my god, it's all silent. Past the first roar. What? Did not notice that. Also, the you guys saw me how I was able to bite so far ahead of me. That was quite insane, actually. Oh, there we go. He's still there. Let's conserve our stamina. Guys, you know why this is perfect for the clamp build? Because we can just sneak onto someone with a slide and they won't hear us. We can be in their face, sliding onto their face, and they won't hear us. Nice. I don't know if that Stego is fully grown even. But yeah, I made a bit of mistakes. And oof, I should have freaking recorded that, man. Made some mistakes because I should have made better use of my armored tail. I was making use of my armored tail to have my tail tank the Stego hits. And pretty much. Are you kidding me, Alderon? Are you serious right now? Rain again? Man, come on, you can't have freaking good things in this game. I swapped servers for this shit. And it just starts raining. Man. What is this? Honestly, Alderon, what is this? How can you not expect me to just, you know... How can you not expect me to call them out after this shit happens twice in a row? This is just annoying at this point. Can't let me have a proper episode showcasing to people how the mud build works. Oh my god. This is beyond annoying. Now we have to switch servers again. They insist on this bad weather. This bad weather is pretty much... this bad weather has been going on like this for quite a while now, quite a few months. I don't know why they're so insistent on pretty much having non-stop rain and non-stop nighttime. It's just annoying at this point. But yeah, it just ruins the fun. It's just obnoxious, really, is what it is. But yeah, let's wait this out and hop onto another sunny server, I hope. Without freaking rain. I hope rain is light years away from the server we're gonna hop into. And then go to try to ambush people in Grand Plains with the mudslide. There we go. Let's go Gondwa. There we go. Let's just see if it's not a 3-hour server. Oh, it's good enough. We're gonna have to swap the server again by the end of the episode, but it's at least sunny. Watch us spawn in the middle of like 5 dinos. There's another Sarco here in the water. Hope it's not hostile, because it's gonna be able to destroy us, because we just locked in right now. Is he AFK or what? Let's get out of water, I guess. I'm already full with him. Of course. Yep. That was so hard to do, right? Look, we gave a trophy. You saw what our growth was? And we ended up giving a trophy. Titans pass. Okay, I guess this is not bad. At least we're not wet and we can just immediately do the muddy thing. But what a coward though. Honestly, if it were up to me, I would make it so just one mud session would give you 100%. Same with Miragaya, anything that can use mud really. Because there's nothing really OP quote unquote about it, number one. And number two, this is also just a chore and it's obnoxious. Having to press the button 5 times and being forced to sit there for like, what, 15 seconds? You know, it just, like I'm sacrificing a valuable ability slot for it. At least make it not obnoxious, you know? It's not asking for much when you think about it. Let's get green holes. Location quests, we're gonna be able to. Rugged scales, there we go. Let's grab rugged scales as well. And then the only thing we don't have that is left is not gonna use Gate or Dash, I think. We need asphyxiating snap. It's one of the only things that's left. Alright, then now let's get around with our mudslide. And see, the idea behind the build is to use the slide to get close to things. Because this is completely silent, you see. And if we can initiate the loud mudslide from a distance, from somewhere where we're not seen, we should technically be able to, you know, get into melee range. Like, look at this. Wait, we used less mud this time compared to the first time. Is there like diminishing returns? Like the higher your mud is, the more you will use, and the longer the slide. Let's get this, let's go. I mean, I can see this being really nice for traveling. Yeah, look at that, it ended quite early actually. But yeah, again, I don't think this is gonna be worth. They're probably gonna settle for having just the braced legs. Or possibly even Gate or Dash, even though the stamina consumption on it still seems quite insane on paper. 5 stamina a second. But who knows? Because the entire idea is to have max stamina for the clamp, you know? And also we wouldn't be tied to having to switch servers every time it rains, because it literally rains every time. But yeah, this is pretty much the process that I go through whenever I'm growing a dino, whenever I'm playing it for the first time. I basically go through extensive testing. I test out every option. You know, never leave no stone unturned. Because you don't know which combination could work best for you. And more often than not end up discovering, you know, like a build that nobody uses but is highly effective though. Also, I think there it was a mistake that we did when I decided to go out of the water. I think had I stayed in water, that Sarco wouldn't have noticed us. But it is what it is. Also just gonna hit record for the sake of getting screenshots. kind of experimenting with that a little bit now. Let's see if we can cross over without being wet. Which is gonna be quite a feat to accomplish. Don't think we're gonna be able to, but... Yeah, the trot speed could be worse, you know? Could have been worse. I think we'll be able to get around here without getting wet. Yep, perfect. There we go. Clamps, huh? I just noticed when I crossed over. But yeah, like, I'm thinking about the water build only, you know? And pretty much my idea with the water build is if we face anything, say we face a Sarco, right? And they're on land, and if we go to water, it's pretty much like an automatic win, because we're gonna be buffed beyond recognition underwater. And we can just duke it out with them. What was that? There we go, 98%. That's pretty good. That is quite nice. Let's see if we can get a quick dino, because the episode is almost long enough. I'm gonna wait until we cross this part. Yeah, with I was gonna say with Grand Plains, because I just read it. With braced legs, we should get around much faster, because our trot is gonna be unimpeded 24/7. And it's gonna be even faster downhill. But we will see. If the clamp death roll doesn't work on land, pretty much the entire theory about the build I want to use is gonna, you know... Are you freaking serious right now? I was like, what is this yellow thing behind me? Go away, bro. Man. I swear. And then guys, then people think that I hate on Alderon for no reason. And this episode was living proof of how obnoxious the game itself is against you. It's just annoying, honestly. Is that thing being attacked right now? Or was it attacking someone? I think that was the Dilophodon attacking something for sure. Hello, my friends. Just want the Packy to attack. To clamp, pretty much. I wonder if we can mudslide while holding something in the mouth. So we just yank it and we just run far away. That would be quite funny to see, actually. Though it would probably drop whatever we have in our mouth. Hello, mister. He doesn't know that I'm right here, okay? He really doesn't know. Let's stand still, okay? Bro, that was so close. So close to grabbing him. Yeah, the mudslide isn't as nearly as fast as I thought. Come on, Lebroski. I'll do it again. You probably have friends since you're breaking me. Gonna have to keep trying. Hearing footsies. Oh wow, it does work. Come on, boy. Wow, we destroyed him there. Wish we had more stamina. That did so much damage though. That was so fun. Probably went to Narnia, to be honest. Oof, we almost got him, bro. I mean, this allows us to cover quite the distance. The mudslide. But still, though. Our stamina bar is just way too little. Way too little stamina. And once we run out of stamina, we're kinda sitting duck. Oof. Like, let's take a look again. Rock scales 25% increased armor, 50% increased health recovery insane, 30% increased status effect recovery rate while in water. Does nothing for our stamina. Then patient lurking. Strong jaws we need for the death roll. Okay. And what else? Either gate or dash or raised legs. Gate or dash is a bit counterintuitive simply because we are having trouble with stamina. We don't need something that further drains stamina. At this point, we might look at the mudslide simply as a means to get away if we're left without stamina. But whatever we're fighting is pretty much, you know, let's say the Titan comes along or something, we have no stamina to run away, we can use the mudslide to simply get away. Alright, this was quite nice actually. Voice crack, kick W. This was quite nice, I think. That was quite fun grabbing with the death roll. It's good to know that it works on land. I hope the algorithm isn't gonna, you know, clap me for using the ability name, because it's an ability name. It's called like that. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you on the next one, eh? So, peace out, and take care.